Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ceremony, which is amongst Greenside's most anticipated and prestigious occasions. Franklin D. Roosevelt said that happiness lies in the joy of achievement, and this, in essence, is what tonight's ceremony is all about. Celebrating the achievements of our learners and basking in the happiness these achievements bring. A special welcome to our guest speaker, Sarah Madungwana, whom I will formally introduce in a short while from now. Welcome to our guests of honor, the 2019 matriculants who distinguished themselves and our school through their performance in the National Senior Certificate Examinations. When a learner from your school claims the title of top learner in the entire province, which Tino Tendo did for us in 2018, you know it is going to be a hard act to follow. But we are blessed in that every year we have those academic stars who keep Greenside's name and reputation in the spotlight. We are so proud of them and thankful for the inspiration they provide to other learners and the legacy that they leave. Our learners come from a broad spectrum of primary schools. We all know how critical it is to provide learners with a sound academic foundation in their early schooling. The primary schools deserve to share in the credit. It is therefore a pleasure to have Mrs. Valley, HOD at Greenside Primary, and Ms. Variawa, Principal of Emerentia Primary, and Ms. Reiniker, HOD at Emerentia Primary, in the audience with us tonight. Thank you for making the time to be with us and celebrate the success of learners who passed through your hands. This ceremony embraces not only those who have worked hard and who have excelled academically, but also those who contribute significantly to the extramural life of the school, be it in a sporting, service, leadership, or cultural capacity. In true Greenside tradition, the majority of the learners here tonight have achieved in many spheres. I'm going to divert from our order of proceedings to bestow a service award on a very special Greenside learner. Tanaka, are you here? They love. It is a miracle that Tanaka Chachikobo is with us here tonight. As many may know, Tanaka, who was in grade 10 last year, was involved in a serious car accident. He was in a coma for 8 weeks, but returned to the world in December last year. He is tenacious and so courageous, and it is with heartfelt pleasure that we award him with these half colors for service. Well done, Tanaka. Our thoughts and prayers remain with you and your family every day. We think of you every day, many times a day, in your recovery process. I'd like to take a moment to thank the parents and guardians of our learners for supporting your children and playing a key role in their success. I'm sure that the great Greek philosopher Aristotle may have offended many parents when he made the assertion that those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them. What is a surety today, however, is that teaching is a continually challenging profession, and the energy to tackle each day in the classroom is at times in short supply. Yet I still hold it to be true that teaching is the vocation of all vocations. I say this with love and with due respect. If some of our learners are sitting here and thinking, why is she going on about vacations? Believe me, dedicated teachers do not have too many of those. The expression or term is vocation. And when we describe teaching as a vocation, we mean that teaching is more than just a job or an occupation. It is a life's work, a calling, a purpose. To our educators, thank you for your dedication to your vocation and your learners. We wish you, amongst many other blessings, resilience, passion, and optimism in the year ahead. It is at this point in our program that I call on Ms. Clutie to build on a custom that she initiated last year.
Good evening, parents, special guests, and the most important people in the room tonight, the learners. Tonight is a night to celebrate your excellence and your achievements. And while we all know you worked hard to get these awards, it must be said that without the people sitting on the stage and the few dotted in between you, achieving those awards would have been a little harder to do. Last year, we decided we would like to acknowledge our excellent teachers who work hard and give many hours of their time, over and above what is required, to help you achieve. On Tuesday, I was driving to the GDE with Mr. Moses Rangata to do our 10th day submission, and out of the blue, Mr. Rangata turned around and said to me, "Ma'am, there are no lazy teachers at Greenside. If you are lazy, you don't stay at Greenside. There are no lazy teachers." And so we want to say thank you to our not lazy staff. We would like to acknowledge the number of years that you have been teaching, not only at Greenside, but all the years that you have taught. So there are some very big numbers. We would like to start by welcoming Ms. Janse van Rensburg, Ms. Mgluli, Mr. Nkosi, Ms. Sandler, and Ms. Spencer, who are starting their teaching careers. And we thank you for choosing Greenside to start these. We wish you a long and prosperous teaching career. The following teachers have been teaching for between 1 and 5 years, the fresh blood. Ms. Bitsatsos, Mr. Farina, Ms. France, Ms. Longwane, Ms. Ishmael, Mr. Masumbuka, Ms. Maseko, Ms. Mellet, Mr. Shezi, Ms. Smith, Ms. Stierman, Ms. Brink, Mr. Kuneni, and Ms. Veriava. Thank you for your service to the teaching field. The following educators have been teaching at Greenside High School for 5 years, although some of them have taught for many more years. But would Mr. Lusembo, with a total of 24 years experience, Ms. Sebe, with 9 years experience, Mr. Strauss, with 15 years experience, but has it only been 5 years at Greenside? It feels like forever. Mr. Wareham, who has been here for the full 5 years at Greenside, and Miss Yarpi, who has also been here for her full 5 years. If you could please join us on stage to get your certificates. Yeah, I think so. In the group as well, who has been at Greenside for 5 years, but teaching for 10 years, is Miss Visser. But I think she's cooking up a storm there at the back, so she won't. And Miss Yarpi is also cooking up a storm, but thank you. The following educators have been in the classroom for 6 to 10 years. And every time I typed out this year to that year, to me it felt a little bit like a prison sentence where they say 5 to life or whatever it was. But it's not really. The following teachers: Ms. Barry, Mr. Fesh, Ms. Harris, Ms. Hoon, Ms. Kanye, Mr. Naika, Ms. Poole, Ms. Reed, Ms. Ace, Ms. Sebe, and Ms. Visser. Would Mrs. Hicks and Ms. Proto please join us in front here? Greenside has been lucky to have Ms. Hicks and Ms. Proto Pappas with us for 10 years. While Ms. Proto has spent her entire teaching career at Greenside, Mrs. Hicks has been doing this for a cool 26 years. Congratulations. In the 11 to 15 year category, we have the following members of staff: myself, Mr. Diaz, Mr. Matusadilla, Ms. O'Reilly, Mr. Issel, and Mr. Strauss. Now I'm going to give my age away to those of you that can do maths. I remember when I was preparing for my matric exams in 2000 and watching what was back then called the Liberty Learning Channel to help me prepare. I will never forget a certain lesson that a certain English teacher gave on how to write a Macbeth essay. That lesson made sure I received an A for my prelim exam, my Macbeth essay. When I walked into the staff room many years ago and I saw that certain teacher sitting in the staff room, I think I was starstruck. Mrs. Unterschlag. I'm sure there is a whole generation of people out there that you have taught, whether it be in person or via the TV. But at Greenside, we have been very lucky to have you here for 15 out of your 44 years of teaching. Please, will you come get your certificate? Now we move on to the people with a lot of experience. The following staff members have been shaping young minds for between 16 and 25 years. Miss Erasmus, Miss Govender, Miss Hollenbow, Miss Gbod, Mr. Masanzu, Miss Sibande, Miss Skuman, but I still don't believe it, Mr. Lusembo, Mr. Madinyani, and Mr. Liebenberg. If Mr. Madinyani would come join Miss White in the front. Mr. Madinyani isn't celebrating a milestone year at Greenside yet. However, we were awarded the top school in the province for electrical technology power systems. And that is thanks to Mr. Madinyani's hard work and effort that he puts in. Well done, sir. Would Mr. Liebenberg please join Ms. White here in the front? I don't think there's a person at Greenside High School, learner, parent, staff member, that does not like Mr. Liebenberg. He is kind, caring, gentle, and just an absolute amazing person. He is dedicated. And to prove this dedication, Mr. Liebenberg is here celebrating your successes on his birthday. Mr. Libby, from Greenside, we all just wish you a very happy birthday and thank you for being such an amazing person. Another star that we are lucky to have had at Greenside, and we've had her here for 25 years, although I still don't believe that either. And this is out of 42 years of teaching, is Mrs. van Niekerk. There is no one more passionate about her subject than Mrs. van Niekerk. And her cool, calm demeanor makes everyone feel so at ease. Thank you for all that you do for Greenside, in the classroom and behind the scenes with everything else, those dreaded 4 letters. Thank you. And while we have no more certificates to hand out, we do need to mention our lifers. The following amazing individuals have been educating young minds for 26 years plus. I say plus because I was threatened by some of them not to reveal exactly how long they've been teaching for. Mr. Bauer, Ms. Brahma, Ms. Kamper, Mrs. Moyo, Mr. Sarabdeo, Ms. Schulman, Ms. Tedder, Mrs. Van Sale, Mrs. Halfa, Mr. Gunning, Mrs. Unterschlag, Mrs. van Niekerk, and of course our principal, Ms. White. Thank you.
Doing some research around our guest speaker was an edifying experience, as it is always affirming to read about young people who transcend their circumstances and empower themselves and others. And Sarah Madingwana embodies such a person. In an article published in Forbes magazine, now you really have to be someone to be published there, Sarah describes how her circumstances forced her to become an entrepreneur. Sarah had to carry her family at a very young age, and she juggled going to school and finding jobs to feed her family. In 2012, after finishing grade 12 at Wordsworth High School, and achieving a distinction in visual arts, Sarah decided to start a design company called the Design Parliament, with the aim of making money to put food on the table for her father and her younger brother, as well as paying for her university fees as a part-time student at the University of Johannesburg. Sarah describes her first year of business as being really difficult. Capital and a strapped budget were major challenges. But undefeated, she found herself 9-to-5 jobs in order to save up and use her salary for her business. In 2015, Sarah, with the help from a friend, started the Davyton Book Club. In the interview with Forbes, Sarah describes this venture as follows: "We establish libraries in rural areas, townships, and other disadvantaged areas. We host conferences, workshops, educational talks, and train people in accredited courses and offer them employment opportunities. This is achieved through partnerships with other entrepreneurs and world leaders to try and fix generational injustices of poverty, unemployment, and other social ills." By 2019, Sarah's credentials and experience had gone from strength to strength. She can now describe herself as a CFO and founder of the Rudo Institute, which is a technical and vocational higher education institute situated in the township of Davyton. Sarah is studying further at Wits University. She participates in many volunteer projects and has gathered a host of prestigious awards. Female Entrepreneur of the Year in 2019, Top 100 Ukuruleni Shining Stars, Top 100 Young Mandelas, and in December 2019, Sarah was invited as one of a panel of judges in a youth empowerment workshop hosted by the Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation. Sarah walks her talk. She advises young people to take ownership of their lives and show up with 100% effort in everything that they do. The fact that Sarah agreed to be our guest speaker tonight is testimony to how important spreading her message is and how important investing in the youth remains to her. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you very much for that. Greetings, everybody. Standing right in front of you is Sarah Madingwana. I'm all the way from Davyton, which is a township situated in the east of Johannesburg. Now, Davyton is a place that taught me very early that the world holds no place for self-pity. Having to carry my family at a very young age, trying to juggle between going to school and finding jobs to feed my family. Living with my father who is blind and my younger brother who has become my prime responsibility. My history taught me very important lessons. To pick myself up, to swallow my tears, and to get on with life. And what is life really about? As my favorite writer, Hannah Brencher, would say, life isn't about avoiding the bruises. It's about collecting the scars to prove that we showed up for it. And for me, this means changing the dynamics of what townships are relatively known for, which is crime, drugs, violence against women and children, and even poverty. So I took it upon myself to be the change that I wanted to see in my own family and even in my own community. As the founder of Rudo Institute, we believe in a world where everyone has equal access to affordable vocational, technical, and higher education. The reality right now is that Ekurhuleni is the 4th largest municipality in South Africa, with a population of over 3 million people. 38% of them have grade 12, and only 11% of them have higher education. So as Rudo Institute, we're going to bridge this gap. We are going to build our own university in our own township where people can have access to resources. So we provide accredited courses, co-working space, which has access to computers, the internet, a library, as well as a coffee bar where we sell Ethiopian coffee because we're trying to introduce the coffee culture in our community. So part of the reason why we started Rudo Institute was really because I was really tired of having to take 3 taxis just to get to college or university. I was tired of being stuck in a metro rail train for 3 hours just to get to town to submit an application. But more than anything, I was sick and tired of begging, of borrowing, and being vulnerable. No one has to go through that, which is why we decided to start Rudo Institute. So we have trained about 500 people in project management, 300 young people in partnership with the Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation. And as mentioned, we've received numerous awards: Top 100 Young Mandelas, Top 100 Ekurhuleni Shining Stars, Female Entrepreneur of the Year by Postnet Helderkrein 2019. I've also been fortunate enough to be selected for the Yali Scholarship, which is Young African Leadership Initiative, which is by Barack Obama, graduating in public management and governance and paralegal studies, and currently I'm at WITS for financial management. We've also established about 14 libraries so far. We have done a documentary with BBC, and we've also represented South Africa at the Young Diplomats Forum in London at the British Parliament. I've also been a project manager through my hustles, where I was fortunate to do the SABC3 Summer Extravaganza in 2016. Through our initiative, Rudo Institute, formerly known as Davidson Book Club, we have also been able to give a scholarship to a student of ours who was able to then get a scholarship to go to the Netherlands. So why am I telling you all of this? Because I didn't get here by sheer luck. It was hard work, determination, and consistency. Doing what I can with what I have where I am. So today really is about owning our space, reawakening our spirit, our power, and our sense of goodwill. Today is about owning our destiny. So we need to gas ourselves up. We need to put ourselves on, and we need to show up. We need to show up in every single way that could possibly change our own lives as well as the next person's life. And showing up means putting your best foot forward. It means getting rid of that self-doubt. Showing up means being involved. I mean, here at school, you could be involved in multiple activities, whether it's sports, interact, public speaking, which is what I did in school, or even drama. We need to develop a love for leadership, a love for life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we need to be a generation with a different kind of magic altogether. We need to surround ourselves with extraordinary people, people who are focused. We cannot afford to mess around. We need to take education seriously because I strongly believe that education can liberate people from generational curses such as poverty. We need to start doing things deliberately, purposefully, and consciously. Every day, we need to ask ourselves, are we serious enough to do what it takes to be the best? And on days where we're not at our best, on days when we're going through the most, we need to remember. We need to remember to never underestimate God's ability to take the broken pieces of our lives and mold it into something beautiful. Have a beautiful evening. Thanks.
Just to the parents who joined us for the first time tonight and the grade 9s, I would just like to explain the type of awards that our learners will be receiving tonight. We have 2 types of awards. We have got conduct awards for service to school and the academic awards. Now, what we normally do to all our parents, our school runs very well because we have lots of committees and lots of meetings, and we try and upgrade and stay with the modern times. So you would have a look in the program, you will have a look at the new version of our conduct awards. It's not completely different, we've just added 1 or 2 things. So if you get 300 to 349 merit points, you get the service to school certificate. 300 and plus merit points for 1 year, we get the merit certificate. For 2 years, we get half colours. For 3 years, we get full colours. And this is where we have our change. For 4 consecutive years, you will now receive a Conduct Honours Award. Now, to the current grade 12 learners, that means that you can have your white scroll and you will wear your white scroll for the duration of the year rather than receiving it at valedictory. We will give you a re-award should you achieve 350 points for this year. The academic awards, 70 to 74% in 1 year. We've got the merit certificate, 75% and more scholarship for 2 years, half colours, for 3 years, full colours. And to our parents who are not aware, if your child receives full colours tonight, then I'm sure they've told you they can wear the red blazer tomorrow. The average of 75% for 4 consecutive years will give you the Academic Honours Award. I hope that just clarifies the matter. Right, grade 9s, are we ready? I would like to call our grade 8. Remember, our awards are for 2019, what you achieved in the previous year, and I'm calling on Miss G. Bod, Mrs. Moyo, and Mr. Fish dealt with that grade last year. Miss G. Bod.
Thank you, Ms. Brahma. I'd like to invite Mrs. Moyo to join Ms. White in handing over the awards, please. The following learners have been awarded Certificate for Service to the School for 2019. Please come up on stage to receive your certificate. Leila Badat, Mohammed bin Zubair, Dia Chandar Kumar, Nkulule Kudladla, Fumani Hobiani, Tufaro Kubana, Tembekile Kunau, Umar Leher, Tanatswa Malenguka, Cade Miller, Rana Mohammed, Chirletso Mokhlakwane, Kutsai Museka, Nompilo Mvula, Vidushka Naika, Tabiso Ndlovu, Shena Parbu, Ketumetsi Tsolano, sorry about that. Okay, the following learners receive a Merit Certificate for Service to the School Award. You receive a certificate and a scroll. Tristan Abrahams, Aiden Alexander, Oshirenoya Adebayo Omisa, Amira Bayat, Yamila Bayat, Fitlo Bila, Dina bin Zubair, Alia Bismillah, Shahid Kaji, Yandisa Sibukulu, Deshavia Chetty, Tatenda Charamba, Deep Dave, Nadeem Dawood, Dawakiram. Amara Dukandar, Zidan Fayander, Sialaka Ganjana, Runyararo Imbayarwo, Kiran Jasan, John Kasumba, Zian Kara, Lebohang Lensa, Wejan Ma, Patience Maboa, Syed Mahdi, Karabo Madumo, Kagiso Madumo, Nyaleti Marhanele, Karen Masanzu, Tandu Mashoba, Rachel Marty, Zakir Matwadia, Zakia Matwadia, Lenati Mbewu, Nadubiso Mnube, Makafola Mofeni, Suleiman Mohammed, Chiamo Motiba, Puti Motsepe, Leah Mohammed, Noxolo Nene, Kiano Naidu, Nasiha Shah, Unati Tsekiso, Palesa Pilani, Joyce Nge, Chiamo Pule, Kidir Vauda, Mohammed Suleiman Vahed, Gulam Wadi, Keval Patel, Amara Sikandar, Basitsana Sitole, Kiandre Tehran, Lesedi Nsewa, Leseko Zonela, Rolivua Ramova, Andrea Mushekwa, Uyatandwa Shange.
To achieve an academic award, merit award in grade 8, learners must obtain an average between 70% and 74%. Congratulations to the following learners, our diamonds in the rough: Yumna Adams, Ariana Africa, Aiden Alexandra, Mfihlo Bila, Henry Blosse. Osama Ellis, Sialaka Kanjana, Mohamed Jawad Khan, Chiamo Langa, Weijen Ma. Warona Malambe, Tanatwa Malengula, Nyeleti Maranele, Chireletso Mohlakwane, Andrea Mshekwa. Rifilwe Ngako, Chika Odnaka, Uyatandwa Shange, Aman Sibran. Riyad Sarte, Hidre Vauda, Grant Bed. To achieve an academic scholarship award in grade 8, learners must have obtained an average of 75% or above. Well done, diamonds in the rough. Congratulations to Oshiorelnoa Adebayo Omesa, Atia Ahmed, Faida Araf, Laila Badat, Munia Balim, Dina bint Zubair. Aliyah Bismillah, Shahid Kaji, Dashavia Cheti, Tatenda Chiramba, Amara Chonara, Kwen Densen, Amara Dukanda, Ziden Vajanda, Ruranyararo Imbayaro, John Kasumba, Sayed Madi, Kahiso Madumo. Karabo Madumo, Mofenyi Makafola, Karen Masanzu, Tando Mashoba, Tatenda Matarutse, Zakir Matwadia, Zakia Matwadia, Mpo Mbedla, Nondumiso Mnube, Chiamo Motiva, Lubanzi Msimango, Leah Muhammad, Azra Musi, Nompilo Mvula, Verushka Naika, Kiano Naidu, Mangoba Nube, Tabiso Ndlovu. Joyce Nge, Rivoningo Ngobeni, Masiha Pahad, Jeremiah Jonathan Powell, Shaina Parbu, Angel Patel, Kival Patel, Karabo Phillips Caprio, Palesa Pilane, Chiamo Pule, Muawia Sidat, Nasiha Shah, Bulisani Sibanda, Tandolwetu Sibisi, Vasetsana Sitole, Kiandre Theron, Mohamed Suleiman Vahed, and Lisejo Zonela. I'm going to call upon Mr. Fetch to present to us our super diamond in the rough.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our Pro Merito Award for Grade 8 is Runya Raro Imbayaro. Can you clap? Okay, let me, while she's heading up, let me read my little excerpt. So the Pro Merito Award goes to the learner who is well-rounded in all aspects of school life, which includes academic, cultural, and sports discipline. The award also acknowledges the amount of merits the learner has achieved throughout the year. Our award learner managed to accumulate a staggering amount of merits in 1 year. The amount of merits they received could be compared to some learners who have been at Greenside High for at least 3 years. This learner's merit total came to the amount of 1,145 merits. What's more impressive is in 2019, Runyararo received no demerits throughout the year. And won the awards for being Miss President and having the biggest heart. In 2019, Runyararo achieved the following across these areas. So in academics, she achieved an overall average of 85% for the first 3 terms of 2019 and then improved those results to get an average of 88% for the final year mark. Runyararo then achieved a full house of distinctions across all of her subjects, most notably with 92% for mathematics, natural sciences, and economic management sciences. When it comes to sports, Runyararo attended swimming throughout the swimming months of the year with a sports attendance participation of over 90% for swimming. Culturally, there's a lot here. Runyararo achieved a certificate of committed participation. She received junior full colors for drama in her first year at the school. She participated in the Grads, Eads, FEDA festivals and received accolades for the plays that she participated in. Runyararo also received a diploma in the prestigious Eisteddfod competition for 2019. Well done, Runyararo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Ms. Gibot, Mrs. Moyo, as well as Mr. Fesh, and I'd like to invite Mrs. Skuman to join Ms. White on stage to hand over the Grade 9 awards. We'll start with the Conduct Awards. The following learners have been awarded a certificate for service to the school. Congratulations, and please come up on stage to receive your certificates. Ilham Yusuf Kasim, Lesejo Dibakwane, Hasha Hari, Uratilwe Kungwane, Henry Loshima, Dumiso Masango, Erika Mhlanga, Mahlati Mutapo, Mohammed Muslim, Nasibu Nkuta, and Zintle Shabangu. The following learners have been awarded Merit Certificate for Service to the School for 2019. Mohammed Ali, Leanne Ropafadzo Chatindu, Raisa Hassim, Akib Khan, Bonolo Lebelwane, Tsebo Letele, Tembani Lowole, Timologo Mafokosho, Adil Mohammed, Kiamogetswe Masilwane, Ntokozo Masilela, Bonolo Matsepe, Charlton Moyo, and Mijal Mulambu. Nombuso Ngubane, Aftab Mohammed Arif Patel, Alia Saluji, Helen Mapula Siabi. The following learners have been awarded half colors for service to the school in 2019. Syed Mohammed Zesesh Ahmed, Vanessa Akhbekain, Ridwan Ajam, Shruk Ahmad Gora, Zaid Muaz Arif. Mohammed Bulbulia, Lee Dikhale, Mohammed Dokret, Inati Sbulele Fayindlala, Safwan Hansia, Mohammed Afiq Hassan, Aliyah Humphrey, Misbah Ismail, Leruo Unkhopote Kas, Farhan Ahmed Khan, Ziad Kava, and Lana Jane Koutuk. Mohammed Siraj Lunat, Kutlwano Madumo, Nkanyiso Maringa, Ofense Mataboche, Kollega Matros, Bopelo Mohammed Morake, Mohammed Zain Motala, Mpumelelo Mtonti, Mangoba Temba Ntlantla Mutawung, Lehlonolo Mutabeng, Puseleto Moa, Anthony Musasa, Dylan Kiten Naran, Nyeleti Nzukula, Tia Nel, Onenda Olenga, Nabil Petka, Vivek Rama, Joanne Renton, and Tyreek Richardson. Olwam Khini, Ahmed Sayeb, Mohammed Jordan Shah, Liren Choa, Poppy Chavase, Kelly Van Heerden, Sakina Williams, Sipo Williams, and Nelson Zandamela. And now moving over to our academic awards. The following learners have been awarded Academic Merit Award in grade 9. Nihal Ahmad, Amara Kasim, Shivani Gowden, Hamza bin Yusuf Haji, Safwan Hansia, Harsha Hari, Mohammed Jassat, Hamza Jean, Akib Khan, Zashan Khan, and Hamza Leher. Shemaine Maditzvara, Bupelo Morake, Sibabato Mutupi, Dylan Naran, Yashika Nashi. Shemaine Maditzvara, Bupelo Morake, Sibabato Mutupi, I'm repeating these names, Yashika Nashi, Garabo Hope Tandi Wendlovu, Nyeleti Nzukula, Kim Nkete, Vivek Rama, Levashni Ramsamy, Zahir Ruaf, Ikra Sabi, Ahmed Sayeb, Zintle Shabangu, Mohammed Jordan Shah. The following learners have been awarded Academic Scholarship Award in grade 9: Raisa Hassim, Bonolo Matsepe, and Alia Saluji. The following learners have been awarded Academic Half Colors in grade 9: Syed Mohammed Zashan Ahmed, Vanessa Akhbekain, Shruk Ahmad Gora, Mohammed Bulbulia, Ilham Yusuf Kasim, Muaz Kasim, Mosa Chala, Sarah Hannah Daniels, Lesejo Dibakwane, Mohammed Hassan, Misbah Ismail, Ziad Kava, Oratilwe Kungwane, Mohammed Siraj Lunat, Kutlwano Madumo, Simologo Tato Mafokosho, Adil Mohammed, Sihle Malambe, Ofense Mataboge, Kollega Matros, Mohammed Ibrahim Leher, Mohammed Zain Motala, Useleto Moa, Charlton Moyo, Anthony Mosasa, Mohammed Muslim, Onenda Olenga, Mohammed Arif After Patel, Nabil Petka, Joanne Renton, Tyreek Richardson, Mapula Helen Siabi, Liren Choa, Poppy Patience Chibase, Kelly Nina van Heerden, Sakina Williams, and Sipo Williams. And moving over to our special awards, the Carrot Award was instituted by Ms. Porres for this grade. The theme for the class of 2022 is to focus on achieving our personal best throughout the 5 years leading to matric. The color orange reminds us that the process may cost us, requiring great efforts, but our determination, creativity, and enthusiasm along the way all reward us with success. Evidence of this may be seen in our academic and service results. However, there is more. Some of our learners may have not achieved distinction in their subjects, yet we know that the effort that they have put into their work has brought them very far from where they were at the beginning of the year. We would like to give recognition to one of these learners with the Class of 2022 Carrot Award. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, carrots provide us with many vitamins and nutrients and are orange. But what is most striking is how they grow. A carrot is not a plant itself, it is a root. The size of a carrot depends on how accessible nutrients are in the soil. The poorer the soil, the more the carrot has to grow in order to find sufficient water and minerals for its little plant. The Carrot Award goes to a learner who, regardless of all the challenges that the year threw at them, kept afloat and improved their performance significantly. And this particular learner improved by 7%. The Carrot Award is awarded to Mlungisi Mpembe. And now for the most anticipated award in our grade, the Pro Merito Award. The Pro Merito Award is almost like a movie trailer by looking at the learner's performance in the past year. We attempt to foresee who is in line for receiving the white honors blazer by the time the class of 2022 reaches matric. To that end, we sing out a learner who has excelled in 3 core areas of our school, which is academics, sports, and culture. In 2019, the recipient was highly involved in all 3 areas. So I'm not going to mention the sports that they've done because that will give it away. But for academics, the recipient achieved an overall average of 84% with distinctions in, wait till the last one, Afrikaans, English, natural sciences, mathematics, life orientation, technology, and creative arts. For sports, this recipient is highly competitive and achieved junior full colors for a sporting code, and is one of the best junior players and in this respective sporting code with commendable leadership skills and sportsmanship. For culture, the recipient was greatly involved in a play that competed in the Grads, Eads, and Feeder competitions that won numerous awards, as well as the Place Festival where they also achieved junior full colors for drama, making it compatible with sports matches and practices that took place during the same term. The Grade 9 Pro Merito Award is awarded to Liren Choa. Can we give our class of 2022 champions another round of applause?
Grade 11s, can you believe it? We're in grade 11. Please, if you are receiving an academic award as well as a service award, just come back to your seat so that you are in the hall to receive these awards. The Conduct Awards. The following learners have been awarded a certificate for service to the school. Congratulations, and please come up on stage. Beyonce Dawson, Muj Bulbulia, Sishle Dube, Talha Esop, Karma Forbes, Talha Karani, Fumalani Siobo. Ahmed Kasim also receives an award, but he is not at our school anymore. And Ayanda Shabalala. The following are receiving merit certificates for service to the school. Well done to Birdie Bumbo, Rachel Branken, Nshlanchla Butelezi, Lynn Davies, Shen Gallen, Katlejo Kumalo, Karaba Koroloso, Tabiso Lamola, and Wanele Mdekana. Jordan Merkel, Shamiz Morgan, Lala Mtembe, Mika Poonen, Joshua Reddy, Lokwanda Shabalala, Farhan Sheikh, Lesejo Sabir, Tamiz Stein, and Sipo Wundler. Well done, Farhan. Half colors for service to the school. Pranav Bagalu, Nalia Davids, Zokhrab Kuchali, and Shihu Ma. Kamva Mahudwa, Samkele Mushlakona, Carl Nganu, Yasser Sayed, Atika Sheikh, and Notando Shabalala. Sorry, that were the drama kids. Full colors for service to the school, which means that these learners have received 3 consecutive years of over 350 merits and will be wearing red blazers. Haja Asham Mathi, Malia Ali, Leah Bontes, Kopano Kechel Kilwe, Abigail Kamalo, Nellie Lawrence, Impo Lensa, and Warona Lowe. Wanga Mamburu, Fatima Matwadia, Yusuf Mamonyat, Nkosinati Mtumbula, Lalita Safolo, Masia Suleiman, Muhammad Ali Sayed, Unati Talbot, and Griffin Trace. Griff, are you here? We now move on to the academic awards. Academic merit certificates for 70% to 74% goes to Nasir Asfat, Jordan Bateman, Pranav Bagalu, Riona Bidasar, Leandro Jardim. Continuing with academic merit certificates, Katlejo Kumalo, Ria Kuvuji, Cameron Krishna, Warona Low, Wanga Mamburu, Nkosinati Mtumbula, and Unati Talbot. Achieving an academic scholarship for obtaining an average of 75% plus, Jordan Merkel. And receiving half colors for academic achievement, Sipho Wundler. I now go on to the learners who have achieved 75% and above for 3 years and therefore will be receiving red blazers. Haja Ajam Mathi, Malia Ali, Leah Bontes, Rachel Branken, Sishle Dube, Anastasia Halim, Yasin Hassam, Hamza Hatharani, Zaid Jacobs, Mohammed Jawadeen, Asma Kaka, Talha Karani, Kapana Kekilwe, and Shihuma. Fatimia Matwadia, Yusuf Mamanyat, Pratham Patel, Tasneem Patel, Zakira Saida, and Farhan Sheikh. Atika Sheikh, Lalita Safolo, Masia Suleiman, Griffin Trace, and Muhammad Ali Syed.
Muhammad Ali the boxer once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." The next young gentleman is definitely brave enough to take risks. When Mr. Channon and Ms. Tedder saw they had a Muhammad Ali joining their grade, they were very excited. And on the first day of grade 8, sought him out to see if there was any resemblance. Instead, they had this tiny guy with glasses who appeared to be very meek and mild. Boy, has he proven them wrong. He arrived in grade 8 as one of the 204 crowd who preferred to stay in the crowd rather than stand out. As time has gone by, this young man has grown in stature to the point that he is being awarded our Promerito. On the sport field, he loves playing touch rugby, and he will give up all his other commitments so he does not miss a practice. He is also part of the school's tennis team. Besides the sports field, Muhammad Ali has really excelled on the stage. For the various plays, festivals, grads, Eids, and Feda, he wrote a play called Hush My Baby, which he co-directed with Hein Ginster. Muhammad, we were blown away by this play and your extraordinary talent as a playwright. I'm sure Ms. Hicks would agree that you have a gift, a talent way beyond your age. Muhammad also acted in the play and received a number of nominations for that as well. In the Greenside Plays Festival, he did again with a play he wrote called The Mark of a Human. This was a profoundly scary play. Here, he won the Best Senior Director and Original Script Award. But the one I think he probably appreciates the most is the award for the bravest and most audacious play. Muhammad has recently written and directed a one-woman play that was performed at the Market Theatre last week. Muhammad's mom was not very keen for him to take dramatic arts at the beginning of grade 10, hoping he would focus on more academic subjects. Ma'am, we are so pleased that you gave in and let Muhammad pursue his dreams.
so that we could benefit from them. And if you were worried about him not achieving academically, I can proudly say that he came tied second in the grade with an average of 89%. Muhammad Ali the boxer was a great man who was courageous enough to take risks, and our Muhammad Ali has done the same. Congratulations, Muhammad.
It is my great pleasure to award the following service and academic awards to the following learners, the class of 2020. The following learners have been awarded certificates for service to the school: Fatima Arif, Shail Gallen, Yumna Carver, Tolofelo Mudisele, Katlejo Monareng, Kim Mufadza, Andisa Nefumbada. Followed by them, the learners who are being awarded merit certificate for service to the school: Neo Dejale, Sebastian Francis, Kristen Jacobs, Dean Kamsate, Ria Betswe Quili, Aidan Lowe, Nolutando Mapela, Masejo Maslaje, Siabonga Mbata, Christy Mkari, Monica Mokua, Azania Twala, and Sumaya Verk. The following learners are going to receive half colors for service to the school. Stephanie Akinlabi, Jordan Mizra, Tandukazi Mketu, Nafisa Mkabela, Lebohang Mukwena, and Amy Raupala. Full colors for service to the school is awarded to the learners who achieve 350 points or more for 3 consecutive years. Pelo Faindlala, Salisha Kwabini, Indabua Makubu, Glorious Nkabinde, Nicole Obiako, Alexandria Play, Jared Robertson, and Maria Usman. An honors award for service to the school is awarded to learners who have achieved a stunning 350 points or more for 4 consecutive years. Tariq Karim, Jaden Chetty, D.A. Dave, Hein Ginster, Yasin Hassam. Shasha Joseph, Latita Makubalu, Yusuf Matwadia, Bibi Fatima Musa, Muhammad Raza Juwaid, Zahir Suleiman, and Wasim Waja. We're moving on to the academic awards. To achieve an academic merit certificate, learners must obtain an average between 70% and 74%. The following learners are receiving academic merit certificates: Stephanie Akinlabi, Jaden Chetty, D.A. Dave, Neo Dechale, and Kisha Gumede. Salisha Kwabini, Yusuf Hafaji, Aiden Lowe, Nabutle Msiza, Joseph Ndlolu. Driti Parbu, Akil Patel, Zahir Suleiman, Chloe Thomas, Wasim Waja. The following learners received an average of 75% in 1 year, and they will be receiving a scholarship certificate. Well done to Saida Ahmed and Asad Walji. The following learners have achieved an academic scholarship for 2 years is awarded half colors for academic achievement. Hein Ginster and Sarah Khan. Learners who achieve academic scholarship for 3 years receive full colors for academic achievement. The award goes to Muhammad Kasim, Latita Makubalu, in the class of 2020, we have no less than 14 learners who have done exceptionally well throughout their time at Greenside High. They all qualify and receive an honors award for academics achieving 75% and above for 4 consecutive years. Congratulations to Tariq Karim, Pelo Fayanlala, Shail Gallan, Muhammad Ghulam, Yasin Hassam, Hamza Khan, Farhan Matwadia, Yusuf Matwadia, Christy Mkari, Bibi Fatima Musa, Muhammad Raza Juwaid, Musa Osman, Kirti Patel, Evangelia Stratus, Tando Shabalala. It gives me great pleasure to announce the Grade 11 Pro Merito Award recipient. The Grade 11 Pro Meritor Award goes to a well-deserving, well-rounded learner that has excelled in academics, culture, and sport. The award also acknowledges the amount of merits the learner has achieved throughout the learner's 4 years at Greenside. In 2019, our Pro Meritor recipient has received the following across these areas. Academics, the learner has been consistent from grade 8 with always achieving an average of above 80% every year. This year, the learner has achieved an honors for academic full colors with an average of 85% for the year. Culture, this learner has been participating in UN debating for the 4 years that the learner has been at Greenside High School and has received full colors for debating in 2019. Sports, this learner represents Greenside for tennis and for squash and receives senior half colors in both sports. It gives me great pleasure in awarding the 2019 Pro Meritor Award to Tariq Karim.
Ms. White, I'm so sorry, but it's not over yet. Mr. Liebenberg, could you please join Ms. White? And then to Ms. Govender and Mrs. O'Reilly, thank you so much for our grade 11 awards. I can't believe they're in grade 12 now. Okay. Then, when we get to our 2019 matric class, we are exceptionally grateful and exceptionally proud of what they have achieved. And for many of them, they have done so in times of great trouble, in hard times. And for that even more so, I want to say to you that we are so proud to send you off into a new, beautiful world. And we know that you have what it takes to make it brilliantly, because you will always be our superheroes. So, unfortunately, not all of them could be with us tonight, but we want to say to those of you that are here, thank you so much, and we would love to just bask in your glory for a spot. We have 3 learners that are currently not on 5 or more distinctions yet, but we are 100% sure, 99.9% sure, that is going to happen very soon. When that happens, all our learners tonight, they've already received an EFT transfer that it's a token to say thank you for their hard work. It is a token, but it is amazing because you know what? We will learn now that we have to get our own money that everything matters. All of it. Okay, so we want to mention Laken Abrams. If she goes, well, she's going for her remark for EGD, which will put her at 5 distinctions. An amazing set of results. We are also honoring Adil Asmal, which we've sent for a remark for English and life sciences, which will then put him on an amazing 6 distinctions. And for Dante Ray, she's sitting on 78, 78, 76 for English, ET, and physical sciences. So those are all going for remarks. And like I said, 99.9%, which will then put her at 7 distinctions. So in absentia to those, we are waiting for the remarks. And obviously, just as our learners now will receive the EFTs, they will then receive the same thing. So I would wonder if I could call Koko on to stage to start off with. Koko sort of woke up at the end of grade 10 and realized, now we must work. And she did. She was focused, she knew what she wanted, and she worked incredibly hard. She's sitting with 5 distinctions. An 81 for Maths Lit, Life Orientation at 81, Business Studies at 81, Dramatic Arts at 87, and History at 89. Now Koko, Koko is going to study BA Law at Wits, and I know she can speak them all under the table. So we know she'll make an immense success. She's very passionate about justice, and justice for everybody, and human conditions, and our condition. So, Koko, we know that President is coming your way. So, I think something that's quite important, and I think her goal, is to change the world where she is able, and to believe as many people as possible. Because she says that too many people leave this world without changing it. So thank you very much to Koko. And then Philip. Philip, has overcome hurdle after hurdle. And to work with him for the last 2-3 years, I've worked with him since grade 8, has been a privilege indeed. He's sitting on an exquisite 5 distinctions, with an 81 for Afrikaans. I hope that maths is in for a remark. At 75. Then Life Orientation 92, Information Technology 95, Life Sciences at 84, Physical Sciences at 82. On top of that, Philip was also a White Blazer recipient, and all in all made us very, very proud. He will be studying electrical engineering at Wits, and I'm quite sure he'll own his own company very, very soon. Because if there's one man that can make a plan, it's this man. I just want to make sure. Chase, are you here, babes? No. Chase did warn us that he will most probably not be able to come, but I would like to just read some of his accolades to you. He's currently sitting on 5, with a very, very possible 6 if he goes for a remark in Afrikaans, but mathematics at 90, life orientation at 87, ET at 82, EGD at 90, and physical sciences at 84. He was also the best ET student in our district. Now, just like Philip, Chase is planning on studying electrical engineering at Wits. Then we have Mr. Suleiman. When we met Salman in 2015, we knew that this is a man with a great moral compass, and he remained that for our grade for 5 years. I so well remember how he organized prayers at camp in grade 10. But with such dignity, such respect, and he's never been anything but that. So, Salman, you are going to conquer the world, my boy. So, he has 5 currently, but you must remark English, physical sciences, which will then put him on a possible 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Oh, sorry, but my maths is not. Okay. So for maths, he got 90, which is like about 70% more than I ever got. Then life orientation at 94, accounting at 90. I can't even balance my books. Information technology at 89, and physical sciences, which is going for a remark, ASAP, at 79%. And then for AP Maths, okay, that's like very higher grade, ne? For AP Maths, he sat and he achieved 80%. Okay. So this young man will be studying a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science at WITS. He hopes in 10 years to be running his own software company, and in 20 years, dream big, buying Manchester United. And something which we know him by, something that he lived, was try, and try again. Because what is the worst that can happen? Thank you so much, Soma. Right. Now, Megan is currently sitting on 6, possibly a 7, because she's got 79% for maths. And I mean, like I said, that's going in for a remark. But just listen to this. I had 81 for English, 91 for Afrikaans, 92 for life orientation, geography 91, life sciences 81, physical sciences 89. And Megan has achieved what very few people achieve. Very, very few people achieve actually getting into varsity for physiotherapy or for biokinetics. It's easier to get in for medics than it is to actually get into physiotherapy. She has gotten place at WITS for all 3. Can we just celebrate that for a minute? And what a beautiful dilemma she finds herself in. She has not made her final choice. Megan, my darling, doesn't matter where you go, you will be awesome. You will always be a superhero. Tandeka, our darling girl, is already in Cape Town, darling, because she's starting tomorrow. So, very important, she's doing business sciences. She's going to be rich, like a lot of it. Okay, so she's currently got 6, possibly 7. English to be remarked. Afrikaans 87, mathematics 83, life orientation 92, accounting 95, life sciences 88, and physical sciences 92. We are so proud of her, and we know that as the next CEO of a Fortune 500, she'll be fine. She'll be just fine. Our little woman with the sky as the limit, and how aptly so. So, Layla, from the time that she joined us, was focused, She knew what she wanted, and she understood very clearly that in order for her dreams to come true, she needs to do the work. And she did it. She did it day after day, night after night. And she persevered through difficult, hard times. English at 83, Afrikaans at 92, mathematics at 83, life orientation at 90, EGD at 89, geography at 92, physical sciences at 92. So that is a full house. And our Leila applied to the South African Air Force. She wants to become a pilot. What a dream. We told them when they were little, in 2015, don't dream small. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. And her dream is to fly as a fighter pilot in the South African Air Force. And then in 10 years' time, she sees herself either still in the Air Force or as an airline first officer. And I believe firmly that, Leila, your dreams are waiting in tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. Okay, so Eric sits with a beautiful 8. He sits on English, 85, on Afrikaans, 97, Maths, 90, life orientation, 91, information technology, 93, life sciences, 91, physical sciences, 91, AP Maths, yeah, I never saw that one. Nobody offered it to me ever. At a cool 90, just to make it nice and round. 90 for AP Maths. Eish. Okay, then, not to in any way scoff at, is also Eric took part in the National Science Olympiad last year, where he received between 60 and 74%. And Ms. Erasmus tells me that that is like virtually impossible. So that is phenomenal. He was the best Afrikaans first additional language learner in our district. He was also in the top 10 in our district. So, yeah, this boy is going places. And he's going places to Wits this year, studying actuarial science. And he hopes to be in a position to pursue his dreams, whatever they might turn out to be, to some extent, 10 years from now. But we know that Eric is a go-getter. He knows what to do to get what he needs and what he wants. So we have no doubt that Eric will be a fantastic success, and that when he is also CEO of Fortune 500, that he will not forget the school with his millions and millions of rands. So, thank you, Eric. To the class of 2019, we salute you, we are proud of you, and thank you for the years of service, love, and dedication you have given to Greenside High School. Thank you very much.